By many accounts, the country of Norway is utopian. It ranks among the best in terms of quality of life and happiness. Its economy is robust and growing, and when compared to the United States or Western European countries, Norway's crime rates are incredibly low. Criminologists who study Norway suggest this may have to do with its progressive stance on justice and rehabilitation. So what exactly is life like for Norwegian criminals, and what can other countries learn? Well, any criminal justice system begins with law enforcement. Police in Norway are community-based and trained to de-escalate situations with as few officers as possible. They don't even carry guns. Norwegian police did arm themselves in response to terror threats in 2014, but after 14 months, the force gave up their weapons. After arrests, a criminal in Norway would be tried in court. Firstly, the maximum sentence allowed in Norway is 21 years, even for crimes like murder. The death penalty for regular crimes was outlawed over a century ago and further abolished in 1979 for crimes like treason or mass murder. Even terrorist Anders Breivik, who killed 77 people in 2011 in the country's worst ever terror attack, was not eligible for the death penalty and sentenced to 21 years. Judges, however, can renew a prisoner's detention for 5 years at a time at the end of their sentence, leading to potential lifelong incarcerations. And although most courts around the world presume innocent until proven guilty, in Norway this idea takes a high priority. When Breivik entered the courtroom, the prosecutor shook his hand to establish neutrality. This move was met with criticism by international observers. Breivik was sent to a maximum security prison, but all prisons in Norway are considered a step above the rest. The country's prison system has been described as the nicest in the world. In particular, many are focused on Bestøy Prison, a minimum security facility where the goal is rehabilitation over punishment. There are reportedly no bars on the windows, kitchens are fully stocked, including sharp knives. Guards and inmates have even developed friendships. In Norway, losing one's freedom is considered enough of a punishment. Instead of looking for retribution, the country addresses crime as a social problem and looks to repair the harm caused by crime rather than punish those responsible, a concept known as restorative justice. This is a far cry from the United States, which sees the horrors of incarceration as part of the price for committing a crime. And after completing a sentence, Norway takes great care to look after its citizens. The justice system works with other agencies to make sure former criminals are able to find a place to live, a job, and have access to a support system. And these post-prison inmates are still able to use the social safety net in place, which includes healthcare, education, and even a mandated pension. Although some around the world, particularly in the United States, have criticized this system for being too soft on crime, the numbers speak for themselves. Roughly 80% of those released from prison in Norway are not reincarcerated and go on to live crime-free lives. In the United States, nearly the same percentage, 76.6%, are reincarcerated within 5 years of their release. Although the reasons are complex and interrelated, it may be safe to say that Norway's progressive and humane system of rehabilitation from arrest to release may just work in other countries like the US. But it would take a major overhaul of the criminal justice system and a major shift in perspective. Over on Seeker Stories, there is a new episode about an ethnic nomadic group that calls the road home. Watch this video to learn more about their unique lifestyle. Thanks for watching Seeker Daily. Make sure to like and subscribe for new videos.